number 15, Emma Chisholm. DP, number 10, Haley Thomas. Shortstop, number 1, Lennox Ulrich. At first, number 12, Brycelyn Biedenbach. At third, number 22, Leanne Allen. At second, number 5, Deanna Anda. The catcher, number 17, Paige Sanchez. And pitching and playing flex, number 23, Amy Bach. Reserve players, number 9, Peyton Anderson. Number 11, Alyssa Picard. Number 14, Madison Haynes. Number 18, Paxton Haxton. Number 20, Allie Hughes. Number 21, Carly Rivera. And number 24, Paige Delaney. Assistant coaches, Ron Allen, Matt Carter, Lauren Estrada, and head coach Olivia Queller. And now, introducing your Sumner Stingrays. With a record of 12 wins and 5 losses after a 14-3 victory against Braden High School Tuesday night. Playing in right field, number 4, Carly Salisbury. The catcher, number 1, Savannah Robnett. Playing shortstop, number 5, Megan DeVilliers. Playing second, number 15, Kayla DeNova. Center field, number 9, Jalen Joyner. Pitching tonight, number 13, Alyssa Valad. Playing first, number 12, Madison Robitaille. Playing left, number 14, Kennedy Ferris. Playing third, number 3, Rachel Brown. In reserve, number 2, Kendall Dunn. Number 6, Chosen Thomas. Number 7, Morgan Hampton. And number 11, Caitlin Miller. Assistant coaches include DJ Joyner, Bob Hernandez, and Coach Autumn Hernandez. Also, let's give a warm welcome to our officiating staff tonight. We have home plate umpire, Chris Anglin. First base umpire, Jim Kelly. And third base umpire, Rick Tumbleston. Ladies and gentlemen, directly behind the announcer booth, you can spot the United States flag. We ask that you please rise, move your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, welcome to Streamline Tampa. As we are here at Sumner High School in Riverview, Florida, tonight's non-district matchup, first high school softball game of the season here on Streamline Tampa. Between the Durant Cougars coming in with a record of 14-8, losing 2 games back-to-back nights this week, getting shut out both both games against the host Sumner Stingrays, second-year school here in South Shore part of Hillsborough County, led by Autumn Hernandez. Have a record of 12-5 and a district win earlier this week over Brandon. Tonight's pitching matchup for Sumner, junior Alyssa Valade. Take the hill. She's been the #1 arm for Sumner pretty much since the inception of the school last year. And junior Amy Bach, who has turned into the #1 arm for Durant this year after a couple injuries, from last year's injury to Bryceland Beatonball to offseason injury to senior Haley Thomas for Durant. So a good pitching matchup, a good matchup here. Durant eagerly needs a victory. Not only that, but to score a run, as they've been shut out for 14 innings in a row this week. And Sumner, scrappy ball club. And like I said, second year of existence for Sumner High School. Plenty of these girls played for legendary coach Glenn Rodriguez at East Bay High School before Sumner opened up. The defense for Sumner tonight will be Madison Robitaille at first, Kayla Denova at second, Rachel Brown at third. Their big stud Megan DeVilliers at short, Kennedy Ferris in left, Jalen Joyner in center, Carly Salisbury in right, Savannah Robnett behind the plate. Leading off for Durant, the soon-to-be Southern Miss Golden Eagle. She'll head off to Southern Miss in the fall will be senior Shelby Allen. First one there just outside from Balad. First three up here in the first will be senior, junior, all outfielders for Durant, Shelby Allen, Kenzie Marsh, and Emma Chisholm. Balad misses the first two, so falls behind on Shelby Allen, who's hitting for 12 extra base hits. Her big stat, though, is she has 20 stolen bases and holds the school record for career stolen bases at Durant High School. Takes that one on the outside corner for a strike. Durant has struggled mightily to score runs, get base hits, put together any sort of string over the last few weeks, pretty much for the whole season, as Allen falls behind 2-2. Vlad gets back 2 strikes after falling behind 2-0 on her end. Very little small ball from Durant. Two pitch outside. Robnett tries to frame that one. 4 freshmen in the starting lineup tonight for Durant. But the veterans are top 3 here, coming up here on top of the first. Leadoff walk by Shelby Allen. Robnett's going to have to be on her toes behind the dish. I'm sure Allen will go first or second pitch here. This is Kenzie Marsh, senior right fielder. Number 3, Kenzie Marsh. Squares around, Allen takes off, we'll get down there easily. Robnett mishandled that pitch, so early on, Durant has a runner in scoring position. One-0 pitch from Balad. Low and outside, good stop by Robnett. Allen will stay at second. Count goes to 3-0 on Marsh. She squares around, pitch down the middle for a strike, so now 3-1. As I say that, Durant has been playing a lot of small balls. There's been 2 attempted bunts right here. At least she was squaring around by Marsh. Ball pit misses inside. So 2 walks to start the game. Brings up Emma Chisholm, junior left fielder. She's having a good season as well, hitting .320, 14 RBIs. Has a home run. She hit one last week against Plant City. her first one of her high school career. So she squares around, bunts it safely up to Vlad. The throw is not in time. Shiz beats that out for an infield hit. It is bases loaded, nobody out. For the DP tonight, senior Haley Thomas, who is slowly starting to come back from a knee injury, has a meniscus injury. Didn't play much first half of the year, has barely pitched a little bit. She did pitch last night against Bloomingdale. And is just getting some ABs back here over the last couple weeks. She'll be heading off to St. Leo in the fall. Used to be the #1 arm, kind of is a 1B behind Amy Bach, the starter for Durant tonight. That one hits the inside corner, go to 1-on-1 on Thomas. So bases loaded, no outs here as Durant threatens heavily early in the first. Throw down to third from Robnett, not in time. That is a foul ball off the foot. Any Durant athletic fan, softball, baseball, ball off the foot, doomed Durant's baseball team last night on a dead ball strike that prevented them from winning the game. Ended up losing to Plain City. As that called for a strike on the inside corner from Vlad, so Thomas goes down looking. Very aggressive right there. This brings up freshman shortstop Lennox Ulrich. So a big out there from Alyssa Vlad. One out here, bases loaded still. Ulrich has been starting in short, playing short for most of the year. With Thomas and also sophomore Bryson Biedenball coming back from a knee injury. Ulrich has stepped up and got a lot of ABs, a lot of time at short. Scrappy little lefty. Swings and misses on that one. So fouls that one down the first base line, 0-2. So Vlad starting to battle back here. His bases loaded behind her. Got a called strike out of Thomas. 1-2 delivery up high. Robnett juggles it a little bit. Good stop. Junior Savannah Robnett's had a great year at the plate so far for the Stingrays. Another one. Up high. Nice stop by Robnett. Goes to full count on Ulrich. On deck, Bryson Biedenball. Ball's hit back to Vlad. She'll scoop it and shovel it to the catcher. Robnett gets it. Gets the second out on a 1-2 force out at home. That's two big outs after having bases loaded, no outs behind her. And this is a big at bat for Bryson Biedenball, sophomore, coming back from a torn ACL last year. Actually happened on a Streamline Tampa game in the loss to Newsom. And she's just started playing within the last month at the most. A little bit DP. Hasn't pitched, played maybe one game at short. The last 3 games has been at first base. She's still not 100% athletically, but she is cleared and is slowly starting to ramp up back into playing after being out almost a full year. So Vlad the beating ball. First pitch was in the dirt, 1-0. This is a Durant can't start, bases loaded, no outs, and not punch anybody in. Ball is fouled back, 1-1. Just misses outside. Nice try by Robnet. Right down the middle for strike 2. Being from this area for so long and coaching this sport, I do believe pitcher and batter, former East Bay Little League teammates, all-stars, as well as the shortstop, Megan DeVillers, and plenty of girls out here. But I know these two families very well, and it's always fun seeing them compete. And as a chopper down third, foul. So 2-2 is the count on beating ball. Still kind of gingerly from time. She's not 100% running, but she's got to move and get through it eventually. But she's not 100%. Ball misses outside. Robnet tries to pull it back in with the new school way of catching. So full count, 2 outs, all 3 runners will be going on the pitch. And let's see if Alyssa Vlad can get out of this jam. Fouls straight back. Beating ball just misses it. Marsh at third, Chisholm at second, Ulrich at first. And that is on the inside corner. Bases loaded, no outs, and that has been, that half inning right there pretty much sums up Durant softball hitting and the approach to hitting of taking too many strikes, especially with 2 strikes, not putting the ball in play enough. As Thomas and Beadenball both went down looking. Okay, so after Alyssa Vlad gets out of that bases loaded no out jam, 2 big strikeouts, we'd come to the bottom of the first. Leading off for Sumner is number 4 freshman right fielder Carly Salisbury. Junior Amy Bach in the middle will set the defense for the Cougars. We got Bryson Beadenball at first, Diana Anda at second, Leanne Allen at third, Lennox Ulrich at short, Emma Chisholm at left, Shelby Allen in center, Kenzie Marsh at right, and Paige Sanchez behind the dish. 4 freshmen on the field to start this game for Durant. Catcher second, third, and short. First pitch in there, the inside corner from Bach. Number 4 freshman right fielder Carly Salisbury Having a good year so far at the plate. 436 average, 11 RBIs, 5 extra base hits. Scores around, down 0-1. Ball misses outside. Amy Bach has had a tremendous year. As I said earlier, she is by default become the #1 pitcher and has stepped up. Wonder where Durant would be without Amy Bach having a good season in the circle. Pop up behind third. Ulrich pulls that in for the first out. Brings up #1. Catcher, junior catcher, Savannah Robnett. Another one hitting well, hitting 537, 18 RBIs, 8 extra base hits. Sumner plays in 5A District 12, along with East Bay, Spoto, Bradenton Southeast, and Braden River. Not powerhouses in high school softball,
Leave that there.
but they do play decent competition outside of their district. East Bay is always good with sophomore Lana Roush in the circle just about every night. But hitting is hitting. It doesn't matter who you're playing, what speed, if you still got to hit. And Sumner definitely has the numbers and stats on the offensive side. 1-1 now is the count on Robnett from Bach. Amy Bach has a great changeup. That inside corner on righties has been painted heavily tonight, early on. Goes to 1-2 on Robnett. Bach had a big win earlier in the year at Strawberry Crest on a Saturday morning. Ooh, that almost catches Robnett. She pitched very well Tuesday night at home against Sickles, but she was facing Robin Heron. So she gave up 4 in 1 inning, but held her own to keep the Cougars in it. As the scoreless inning streak goes to 15 for Durant after that first frame tonight. Count goes to 4 on Robnett.
That's fun, kid. That's fun.
Ground ball to third, takes a funky hop. Allen didn't really square up and get in front of that one. It goes in. That'll go as an E5, at least in my book. Put the ball in play, see what happens. Durant failed to do in the first inning. So Robnett's on with 1 out. Brings up their big bopper, #5, junior shortstop, Megan DeVilliers. As of now, he's slated to sign with the University of Tampa in November. A lot of power from DeVilliers. Hitting .463. She's had 7 home runs, 37 RBIs, one of the county leaders. Do not want to miss very much on DeVilliers. Speaking of the dead ball strike, a swing and a miss that hits her. Dead ball strike, that's something Durant baseball fans want to hear about for a long time after that loss to Plant City last night. So 1-1 pitch, runner at first. This is high. Fouls that one back, goes into the Sumner stands. Pitch for Bach. Ooh, good changeup, gets the DeVilliers out in front. There's that change of speed from Amy Bach. Junior didn't pitch hardly at all last year. Played a little bit of second base last year. but has been one of the key contributors from the junior class for Durant. Misses inside, mishandled by Sanchez. Robnat not paying attention at first. Should be on second base. It'll go as a pass ball on Paige Sanchez, but it does not hurt the Cougars. The count goes full on de Villiers. That ball is scorched down the left field line. As I'm looking into a Florida sunset here on a Thursday evening, can't see the left fielder Chisholm get it. Now it's going to be a one-out triple. I did see Robnett score easily, but I lost Emma Chisholm through the window here. But that ball, regardless, ball was hit hard by Megan de Villiers, RBI number 38 on the year, and it's an early 1-0 Sumner lead with only one out. And de Villiers on third brings up number 15, junior second baseman Kayla Minova. Kayla Dinova, I apologize. Hitting .310 on the season. Ball misses high. All right, so Durant's got their own jam to try to get out of here after the one-out RBI triple by de Villiers. She's at third. Ooh, almost an attempt. That was an attempted squeeze. See if they get, and they do. Good play by fellow freshmen Paige Sanchez and Leanne Allen on a missed suicide squeeze attempt by DeNova. De Villiers almost scored, but good execution there by the freshmen Sanchez and Allen. So Bach gets some help from her defense. Goes to 1-1, 2 outs now. Fouled away down the third base line. Just misses from Bach. Goes to 2-2 in DeNova. We're coming down almost to turn number 4 here in the regular season of high school softball. Districts will start in 2 weeks as DeNova just foul tips that one back. And on the outside corner, good pitch there by Bach. Minimal damage on the RBI triple by de Villiers. After one inning here at Sumner High School, Stingrays 1, Cougars nothing. All right, we're back here at Sumner, top of the second. Freshman Leanne Allen, third baseman. Played some second, some third this year. Been in the starting lineup for most of the season at either position. First pitch in there and a called third strike. Looks like a screwball there from Valad, misses inside. It's a 1-1 now on Allen. His top three here in the second will be Allen, Anda, and Sanchez. Hit called for strike two. Another screwball misses inside. Count goes 2-2 on Leanne Allen, younger sister of former Durant Cougar Lauren Allen. Fouled away. So like I said, three freshmen right here. They will be up 1-2-3 here in the top of the second. Number 22, Leanne Allen, third baseman. Number 5, second baseman Diana Anda. And number 25 tonight, catcher Paige Sanchez. Ball chop up the gut. Tough play. I thought maybe Valad was going to get that, but it took a weird hop. I think she thought it wasn't going to be as high as it was. Second baseman DeNova kind of mishandled it, but Allen was moving out to give that an infield hit. So lead-up batter on again for Durant. Brings up freshman second baseman Diana Anda. First pitch misses low. Anda's had limited ABs, limited playing time until probably it would have been that second tournament, the Lady Kings Invitational in Clearwater. She got, I think, one start at the Bay Made Fast Pitch tournament hosted by Will Turner back in March. She gets ahead 2-0 on Valad, but she started the last couple games this week, last night and today, at second base. Just nubs that one off the ends. Ooh. First baseman fielded it cleanly and just kind of stood there. But she could have easily taken it on her own. First baseman Madison Robitaille, but she got the 3U in the book after that. So moves the runner over by Anda. Leanne Allen goes to second, brings up freshman catcher Paige Sanchez. Sanchez got a little time at first early in the year, not very much. Has caught some, has hit his DP'd some. Second night in a row, she's behind the dish. She takes first one in there for a called strike. And there's that inside pitch. That inside corner has been very consistent for an inning and a half by home plate umpire. First base coach for Durant, and just trying to get in his opinion. But nonetheless, Durant's gotta adjust. That's just what you do. It's a game of adjustments. You don't care if you don't like the call or not. Look for that inside pitch, foul it off. Just like that. Nubs it into left field. It does. Nice catch by Kennedy Ferris. Looked like it was going to fall. Sanchez did her job, at least trying to get the bat on the ball. And adjusting after the questionable inside pitch call in their opinion. But he's been consistent. And I think this home plate umpire, whether you like it or not, he's been consistent both sides. It goes back to the top of the order for senior Shelby Allen. Durant needs an RBI hit badly this week because they have not scored their first two games. 2 outs here after a leadoff infield hit by Leanne Allen. And Shelby Allen had a leadoff walk and did not score in the first inning. And that's a little nubber. That will get a run home. A little nubber into left. Misplayed by Ferris. Going to call it a double anyhow. Shelby Allen was already going to be there. So it's an RBI 2-out double for Shelby Allen. Scores Leanne Allen. And run number 1 of the week after 15 scoreless innings for Durant comes across here at Sumner. So tie ball game 1-1 brings up senior Kenzie Marsh, who walked and also did not score in the first. Kenzie, a 3-year starter in the outfield for Durant, who really has struggled at the plate. She's batted second, she's batted ninth, she's batted fifth, she's batted eighth, but played a very solid right field for the Cougars. Takes a called strike there. Count goes to 1-1. Fouls off that outside pitch. Just gets a piece of it. Goes to 1-2. Just nubs that one. Great play by the shortstop. Just misses it. Third baseman Rachel Brown looked like she got her feet twisted a little bit, but it happens easily when you know De Villiers is flying behind you. So Durant caught a break. A little nubber pop-up behind third base. Almost hits the third base umpire. We have 3 umpires tonight after the diving attempt by De Villiers. Count stays 1-2 here. Valad DeMarche misses on the outside. There's that outside corner. Durant continues to take. But they do scratch across a run here in the second. And we go into the middle of the second. 1-1, Durant and Sumner. All right, here we are back at Sumner, 1-1. As Durant tied it up at the top of the second, the RBI double by Shelby Allen. First pitch in there for a strike from Amy Bott. Leading off here is number 9, freshman center fielder, Jalen Joyner. And as I look at it, it looks like it's 3 freshmen starting for Sumner in the outfield. And that ball hits Joyner. Leadoff batter is on. Brings up junior pitcher Alyssa Valad, hitting in the 6th hole tonight. She's had a good year at the plate as well. A lot of power with this kid. A couple home runs, 25 RBIs, hit .481. Big fences here. I was reminded that it's 245 here at Sumner. And Valad hit that one hard. Just to center field. Another can of corn for Shelby Allen. But Alyssa Villat goes up there hacking. Very aggressive kid. One out. Brings up number 12, junior first baseman Madison Robitaille. Ball just gets in the 3-4 hole. Beaten ball and Anda. So 1 out. 2 runners on now for Sumner. Brings up freshman left fielder Kennedy Ferris. Little number off the fist. They're going to try to go 3. I can tell you, if Joyner slides in there, she's safe. See that a lot now in high school sports, both sports, baseball and softball. Not a lot of aggressive space sliding into bases, especially at home. In that situation, oh, Gary Villat, I'm going to give you a shout out to PA announcer here. I have now known Gary a little over a couple years. Around high school and travel softball, and you just look at each other like, what are you doing? You got to slide, be aggressive. The only senior, now I want to make sure we give Rachel a shout out. She's the only senior for Sumner. I want to get off on a tangent here. Senior number 3, Rachel Brown, third baseman for Sumner. She's one of the several that came over from East Bay when Sumner opened now almost 2 years ago. This is the second year of it in existence. So Sumner threatening here again in the second after a hit batter, an error, a fielder's choice. One pitch from Bach, misses outside. 3-1 hitters count here. Rachel, decent hitter, not a lot of power. But like I said, then she'll go down in history as the first senior softball player in Sumner high school history. Fouls that one back, makes it go full. Runners will be going again. Full count, 2 outs. Brown is at the bottom of the lineup here. So you got the top coming up here. So if the bottom of the order for Sumner can make it bases loaded. Brown just misses that one. They'll have some of their big bats coming up. Salisbury, Robinette, de Villiers. Ooh, a good changeup. Just missed high. I think Bach, that's the second time I've seen Amy Bach kind of start to meander into the dugout thinking she's going to get a called strike for the 3rd out. So, like we said, Brown scratches out a walk. We have bases loaded now. Brings up top of the order. Carly Salisbury is having a great year at the plate. She popped out the short in the first. Just grazes the outside corner. But again, home plate umpires be consistent. So the walk to Brown. She's at first. Ferris goes to second. Robitaille to third. 0-1 pitch from Bach to Salisbury. Oof. Fouls that one off. 0-2. I always liked the Salisbury steak TV dinner. Oh. What was the dessert on that? Did that have the cranberry? That was no good. Bach can get out of this, and there's a little base hit in the hole to right. And a throwing error by Marsh. Why she was throwing to first, I'm not quite sure. gets a second run in on somebody sliding. So we had a base hit in between first and second on a number, but Salisbury puts the ball in play. Marsh trying to throw to first for some reason when the runner already had ran through the bag, overthrows beaten ball. So 2 runs come in. Robitaille scores. That's an RBI for Salisbury in that one. She advances the second on the E9. Harris comes in and scores. It is now 3-1 Sumner. Brown will advance the third. Salisbury at second, and Durant really playing with fire here. They've
have some fun, kid.
been showing that they struggle scoring runs for most of the season, especially this week. And to narrow it down even tonight, having bases loaded, no outs in the first inning and not scoring. And you've got Savannah Robnett and Megan DeVilliers on deck, and they both are good sticks, having good years at the plate for the Stingrays. 2 veteran juniors. See if Amy Bach can get out of this one here. She got second, third behind her, 2 outs. Not getting much help behind her. Just misses outside. Falls behind 2-0. Bach threw all 7 innings on Tuesday night. Haley Thomas threw all 7 innings last night. Both shutout losses to Sickles and Bloomingdale respectively. Bach gets the call again tonight, and that ball is just floated into center by Robnett. 2-run score. It is now 5-1 Sumner. 2-run single. And Megan DeVilliers comes up. We're going to miss by DeVilliers. Megan trying to put a big crooked number up. 4's kind of crooked already. She can put a bigger number up here in the second frame for Sumner, as it is non-existent effort, it looks like, in the field from Durant. Not a lot of communication, no talking. But it's early. It's only second inning. Down 5-1. Trust your talent. Pop falls behind 2-1. Villiers out in front of that one. Fouls that one back. Goes to 2-2. Bach's got to be careful here, though. She needs a big punch out. This would be huge to get DeVilliers, not only just her, but this situation down 5-1. Gets to the outside corner, and now Bach can go off the field like she wants. But Sumner puts up 4 runs in the bottom of the second, and it's 5-1 Stingrays after 2. All right, we head to the third here at Sumner High School in Riverview, Florida. Somewhere in between Waimama, Balm, Riverview, Sun City Center. Beautiful campus, growing, really growing area of southeast Hillsborough County. As Emma Chisholm, junior left fielder, leads off. She got a base hit and was stranded in the first inning. So Durant's going to have to claw their way back in, no pun intended, the Cougars. Valad misses outside 1-1. Fellow juniors Alyssa Valad and Emma Chisholm. Chisholm's had a good year at the plate. Really first year of being one of the starters, as she's the starting left fielder. Gets ahead of that one. This one might stay in play. Oh, and it just catches the overhang of the backstop, which you don't see very often anymore. That low. It's usually a lot higher. But Savannah Robnett was hustling over on the first base side. Looks like Cougar hitters are going to have to just be a little bit more patient. Vlad usually a power pitcher. Has plenty of pitches. She can be wild. But she's getting some inside corner calls, which are right there, and not a lot of aggression by the Durant hitters. There's a swing and a miss there. Drop third strike. Not sure if it was really considered a drop. That one plate umpire put his hand up quickly. Robnett threw it down just in case. Good pitch there by Valad. Another strikeout by the Cougars. That is Durant's fourth strikeout in 12 plate appearances. They average 23% of their plate appearances this year are strikeouts. Good swing there by Haley Thomas. That's what you got to be. You got to be aggressive early in the count right now. It's okay. Can't wait around. Valad's getting called third strike. She's got 3 of them so far. Thomas was one of them in the first inning. Senior Haley Thomas again coming. Does have an injured knee. Has not had surgery or anything like that. She's done quite a bit of physical therapy in the fall and the off season, early part of this season. But slowly over the last few weeks has gotten some time in the lineup. Did pitch all 7 innings last night against Bloomingdale. She is DPing tonight. Hasn't had a lot of at-bats this year. Is hitting .250. She's got 23 at-bats this year. 24. This is number 25. Swings and misses that, but she will get on first. That was a good screwball there by Vlad. Too good. She comes up smiling on Robnett like, oh no. It was a good pitch, swing and a miss again by the Cougar hitters. Gets away from Robnett. So Haley Thomas will get on first. They're not going to be able to courtesy run for her tonight as the DP. Yes, they could. Brings up freshman Lennox Ulrich. Takes the first pitch, strike. Ulrich, Bryson Biedenball on deck. Tries to lay down a little bit of a drag bunt. Falls behind 0-2. Lennox Ulrich had the only 2 hits for Durant last night off freshman sensation Natalie Cable, who has made everybody look silly this year. It's not just Durant. Last night she had another 15 strikeouts. Only 2 hits for this kid right here at the bat. Ooh, that ball goes high. Thomas will advance to second. Count goes to 1-2 on Lennox Ulrich. And Natalie Cable, give her a shout out. freshman left-handed pitcher for the Bloomingdale Bulls, set the school career strikeout record last night and still has 3 regular season games to go. I believe that number is 245 that she's at now. Amazing. That one was close to where it's been called, but nonetheless, it's ball 2. Count 2-2 on Ulrich. That one just misses again on the outside corner. Sumner doesn't need to do anything silly with a 4-run lead as far as on the defensive side. They don't need to do any type of shifting, nothing. That one was called third. One too many times taking a pitch outside. Another called strikeout. Technically 3 in a row, but officially, well, it is officially 3 strikeouts, but Thomas is on second. Bryson Beadball, one of the strikeout victims, got called out on strikes with bases loaded in the first inning. See if she can redeem herself here. Ooh, just gets under that one, hits it hard. It is down the left field foul line. Ferris didn't get a really good jump on that, and it fell into the bullpen. A lot of, when I really look at this, it looks like quite a bit of foul ground territory here. Kind of looks like a mini Oakland A's Coliseum. They could pretty much fit football fields on either side of their foul lines. So it goes as a long strike. Beanball putting the barrel on the ball a little bit better in this at-bat. Ball misses outside. Good play by Robnet. So Valad getting a little bit more wild here, but nothing too crazy because you got a 4-run lead. Still needs to be careful. Outside pitch, swing and a miss. Not sure what Beadmo was looking for on that one, but now she's got to shorten up, get the ball. I don't know, you can't really only get in play with 2 outs, but at minimum got to do that. Shorten up, don't need to get anything big here. Line drive will work. Or that hard one hopper to Brown at third would have been a tough play. Thomas does advance. Rachel Brown almost squeezed that one. Did enough to deflect it and save a double at least. Thomas hustling, as the senior does. Diving into third. Beanball will be on first. So Beanball a little bit limited running with that brace coming back from the ACL injury, but nonetheless she is the base runner. Brings up freshman Leanne Allen. Takes a pitch in the outside corner. Gonna rule that one a base hit by Beanball. Allen had a base hit in the lead off the second inning. Little nubber. Little infield hit. She ended up scoring. She hits a little number again. Harmless down to the first baseman for the third out. Go to the middle of the third, 5-1, Sumner. Okay, we are back here at Sumner. We go to the bottom of the third, 5-1 Stingrays. New pitcher in, senior Allie Hughes. Will be heading off to Warner University in the fall. I think we have a new battery mate as well, and yes, that is junior Peyton Haxton behind the dish. Infield, outfield all looks the same. We'll see as far well. Hughes will go into the flex position. Allie's had limited time in the circle this year. Was kind of counted on at the beginning of the year to be the number 2 behind Thomas, and Bach passed her to take over the one when Haley couldn't come back. But Hughes has been decent enough, serviceable. She will give up her fair share of hits. Definitely a pitch to contact pitcher. Just misses outside. Nice try by Haxton. As this is, should be DeNova, the cleanup hitter. Yep. Kayla DeNova, junior second baseman. Just misses outside. Got to frame strikes, not just anything. Hughes will go here. Haxton will go into the 9 hole in the batting order for Sanchez. Ball dribbled foul down the third base line. It's also be Nova, Joyner, and Vlad. Here in the bottom of the third with a 4-run Stingray lead. Ball was popped up into foul territory. Nobody gets it. Chisholm Ulrich couldn't get to it. Fell in no man's land. Another long strike, 2-2 now. That's it. I heard third base coach, head coach for Sumner, Autumn Hernandez, say, if it's close, even if you don't like it, just foul it off. She puts a bat on the ball there. It's a high fly ball to right field. Kenzie Marsh hauls it in for out number 1. Brings up center fielder Jalen Joyner. First pitch misses by Hughes here. Oof. Gets that outside corner on Joyner. Again, he's been consistent. On that third base side corner of the plate. So 1-1 now on Joyner. Durant needs a quick stop. They need a 1-2-3 inning just to get back into the dugout. Not be on the field for so long after giving up 4 in that second inning. Body language is very quiet, very sunken shoulders. They got plenty of innings left. Good swing there by Joyner almost. Fouls it off. Goes to 2-2. There you go. Exactly what head coach Autumn Hernandez said. Even if you don't like it, fight it off, foul it off. And she did exactly that, kind of on a little power slap. Excuse me. An attempt at it. That's what you do with 2 strikes. Don't look for one pitch. If it's anywhere close, you always hear about protect the plate, things like that. Yeah, it can be a little defensive at times, but sometimes just get the bat on the ball. All right, right there. You never know. Great play by Leanne Allen to dive and prevent an extra base hit, but it is foul. So Joyner really working this count here. Anything close to the plate, she's trying to put it in play. One of the 3 starting freshman outfielders for the Sumner Stingrays. And again, puts that one in play. Nice play by Allen going to her left. Does not get the speedy Joyner. Allen a little slow getting to it, but it was a tough play. She did a good job cutting that off. Joyner can move. It'll be an infield base hit. Brings up junior Alyssa Valad. Flied out to center field. First pitch swinging in her last at bat. She can really make it difficult for Durant. She does have good power. Takes that one. Haxton throwing down. Peyton Axon, interestingly enough, coming back from labrum surgery last summer. Didn't throw a ball couldn't even pick up a ball for 4 months. Didn't play fall, off season. Swing and a miss by Valad. A little bit of an uppercut there. Needs to wait on that one. Got to get a little deeper. So Haxton, another Durant player coming back from injury. Second one coming back from surgery. Slowly working her way back into the lineup. That ball is hit up the middle for a base hit. Good piece of hitting there by Valad. And the outside pitch is putting it in play. And third inning in a row, Sumner is threatening. First and second, one out with Madison Robitaille coming up. She scored in the second inning, which is technically the go-ahead run. Sumner trying to add to it. Good bunt attempt down there on that inside corner. Goes foul. Strike. And there on from Hughes. Good pitch there in that corner. See if Robitaille can follow suit to Autumn Hernandez's instruction tonight, which has been spot on. Fight, fight. Oop, that one she did not do. And that's why you don't take pitches with 2 strikes there, of course. That's the first time really I think they've been called out on strikes as Sumner. Second time. So 2 outs. Kennedy Ferris coming up. Each center fielder's choice. The second inning, trying to add to this 4-run Sumner lead. Ooh, good pitch there by Hughes. Had a lot of movement on it. Ferris fights it off. Good piece of aggressive hitting there by Ferris. Hits that one foul down third baseline. 0-2. Sumner has threatened every inning. That's why they've scored the first 2 innings. They got 2 runners on again here. With freshman Kennedy Ferris facing senior Allie Hughes. And on the outside corner, taking a called third strike again. Oof. 2 batters in a row. So Hughes gets out of it. Comes in and relief, gets a scoreless inning after 3 here in Riverview. 5-1 Sumner. back here in the 4th inning. Missed the first batter. Ran it and it flew out to right, I was told. That is the now new catcher, Peyton Haxton. Gets it down to 3rd. Rachel Brown mishandles it. Goes as an E5. Sophomore Madison Haynes in the game as a courtesy runner for Durant. If you hear me a little bit, trying to catch my breath. If you've ever been to Sumner High School and you have to go to the bathroom, you're going to get in a good cardio workout if you're running to it. And I felt like I was going to Hardy County. Back to the top of the lineup, Shelby Allen. Shows bunt a little bit, pulls back, goes to 1-0. Alyssa Valade has been solid tonight. Not overpowering like she can be, but Durant has done her every favor. They've done themselves no favors, which is typical of their season so far this year at the plate. So, courtesy runner sophomore Madison Haynes at first, in for new catcher Peyton Haxton, who reached on an error. Shelby Allen working this count to 2-0 as Durant's going to try to get back in this game here in the 4th, down 5-1. Ball just misses, goes to 3-0. Ooh, Allen squares around there. A little high called first strike, excuse me, for Valade. 3-1 count now. If you're not sure what the count is, and I think our microphones are picking up the Durant dugout. They are notorious for yelling out the counts. Ball just misses outside. So Haynes advances the second. Shelby Allen now on at first, brings up senior right fielder Kenzie Marsh. Squares around, puts a bunt down. Ooh, it almost hit her. She beats it out to first. That was very close of her stepping on that ball going down the line in fair territory, excuse me. So it's a one-out infield bunt hit for Kenzie Marsh, who needs a hit in any way, shape, or form this season. She's struggled big time at the plate. So it is now bases loaded, 1 out. As we come to the heart of the order, junior Emma Chisholm will come up. Who has a base hit and a strikeout swinging. So they're going to talk about this, or the 3 umpires. And they're going to keep it as is. I think they were talking about see if Marsh had stepped on that ball. It was very close. Now, Sumner head coach Autumn Hernandez is going to take a visit to the circle. Make sure everybody knows what they're doing on defense. You get bases loaded, 1 out. You get a 4-run lead. They can go to any base. They just need to get a couple more outs. They don't need to play in my opinion. Not up 5-1 in the 4th. Pretty sure she'll tell them the same. Go where the ball takes you. For Durant, Emma Chisholm, get that ball in play. Anything, get that ball to the outfield. At minimum. So I would expect Sumner to not play in here. Maybe the corners. And it looks like the middle is going to play back a little bit in normal position, except second base might be coming in a little. They don't need to cut runners down, the runner down at the plate. Emma Chisholm, free swing on an outside pitch. Falls behind 0-1. So let's see how Valad gets out of this. The second time she's had bases loaded behind her with less than 2 outs. She got out of it with no outs at one point in the first. And hit down the line. Foul ball. So there's been 3 hard hit balls to Rachel Brown at third. One she made a good play on just to stop. The other one kind of mishandled. She's got to be aware of this batter in Chisholm, but she is down 0-2, so Valad's ahead. And Sumner's in the position you want to be in, up 4. They don't need to cut this runner down at the plate necessarily, unless it's hit right back at the corners or the pitcher. Good stop there by Robnett. Another screwball by Valad. She likes to go to that with 2 strikes, it looks like. So junior versus junior. Alyssa Valad versus Emma Chisholm here. Big spot for Durant to try to get back into this ball game. Down 4 with bases loaded, 1 out. Chiz, ejector swing, ball 2. Haynes at second, Shelby Allen at, or Haynes at third, excuse me. Shelby Allen at second and Marsh at first. As we're coming up to the 3, 4, 5 part of the Durant order. And she did her job with the ball in the outfield, and she got some carry on it at minimum. Ooh, great throw by the, wow. Yeah! Great throw by the right fielder. I did not see the jump by Madison Haynes. I'll be honest, I kind of just assumed it was out deep enough and they weren't even going to try to throw home. But, wow. Again, they leave runners stranded, does Durant. Great, took a great throw. What a throw by Salisbury there. And double play as we go to the middle of the 4th, 5-1, Sumner. All right, so bottom of the 4th, senior. Rachel Brown will lead off for Sumner as Durant threatened again and could not get a runner home with bases loaded, less than 2 outs. Second time this game that's happened. So 2 seniors here, but seniors very rare on these rosters. Only 1 for Sumner, but Rachel Brown is the first ever senior softball player in Sumner Stingray history. She'll graduate next month. There are 4 playing for Durant, 2 in the field tonight. 1 DP and Haley Thomas, and now this relief pitcher here, Allie Hughes. Good swing there by Brown. Laces one up the middle. Lead off base hit for Rachel Brown. And we're at the top of the order for Sumner. Squares right. Oh, pop up. Good play there by Hughes. Brown does the right job. Stays close to first. Salisbury couldn't execute the bunt there. Look, it was just going to be a sack bunt, too, a simple one. So, first out, Savannah Robnett coming up. Reached on an error and has a base hit. Scored back in the second. Excuse me, scored in the first. And that's a little blooper. Goes. I think she thought it might be caught. Brown, and it. I was looking down and marking my scorebook. So goes as a fielder's choice. An odd looking one. So Robnett will be safe at first, Brown out at second. Brings up Megan DeVilliers. As the RBI triple back in the first, struck out looking, our last at bat. So kind of a quick inning here for Hughes. She can get another one, and this is exactly what Durant needs. But doesn't have to come to the plate, and hitting has not been their forte this year. They have struggled at the plate mightily, and tonight is no different. A called strike in the corner there for Hughes. Allie Hughes is doing her job here in a couple innings. Autumn Hernandez wants to get a courtesy runner in. The catcher, Robnett. Let's see who this is going to be. Can't see the number. Number 6. Is that Chosen Thomas? Is that how you pronounce that? Freshman Thomas at first is a courtesy runner for Robnett. And Megan DeVilliers at the plate. Oh, it's, got Thomas leaning. I think Axton had her. Not quite sure why she didn't throw. Probably just to minimize any more damage being done so far to the Cougars tonight. So if you're not sure, don't throw it. Let Hughes go after the batter. See if she can get DeVilliers. Hits one down the line. It's fair. And it goes into the corner. Chisholm misplays it over the bullpen. Thomas will come around and score. Oh, that's a foul ball. And that's why Chisholm misplayed it, because she slowed down knowing it was a foul ball. Yeah, that was close. That was close. Umpire did call it, though. Poor Thomas comes into courtesy run, runs all the way around. Now being told she's got to go back. Come on. So, head coach Hernandez for Sumner calling time a little bit. Going to talk with DeVilliers. It's going to be a little gamesmanship here. All right, Megan will come back to the plate. She'll have a 2-2 count on her. Hughes has got some movement on her pitches tonight. She does throw several of them. And she's a little bit of a quick worker, a little bit more than Amy Bach. So Hughes enters second inning of relief. It's now full count. Tom's going to be running on the pitch with 2 outs. And DeVilliers fouls that one off. It'll go foul over the first base dugout. So we were saying earlier, we have one more week. Next week is the last week of the regular season of high school softball. Districts will start the following week. First week in May. Amazing, we're about to hit May. I know Durant's district, their district tournament, believe is at Newsom. They're in with Newsom, Riverview, and Plant City. Not sure where Sumner's district tournament is at. We can find that out in between innings. But tonight, Durant at Sumner here in Riverview. Ooh, Villiers out in front of that one, fouls it back. Both these teams were district champs last year. Durant won their district. One of them made it all the way to the regional final. Had an upset of Bartow on the road out in Polk County. But tonight they're down 5-1 here at Sumner, trying to avoid 3 losses in 3 consecutive nights. And that is a hit batter on DeVilliers.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Brings up Kayla Manova. Excuse me, Kayla Denova. We're losing light in here. First pitch swinging, fouls it into the ground. Strike 1. Sumner has one more game this week. They are at home against Jefferson tomorrow, and I know they're at Steinbrenner on Monday, talking with head coach Autumn Hernandez today. Talking about how it's been very difficult near the end of the regular season for a lot of schools, playing a lot of games in very few days. This is the 3rd game in a row, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week for Durant. Next week they will be at home against Newsom on Tuesday, at Steinbrenner on Thursday. And that ball is scorched. And great play by Emma Chisholm. Hard hit ball to deep left field. Chisholm makes it catch on the run. That could have been 2 runs easily. Chisholm's run and catch keeps Durant down only 5-1 as we head to the 5th.
And then the 4th is
All right, we come to the 5th now. Senior Haley Thomas, the DP tonight, leading off, struck out twice. 1 looking, 1 swinging. Just trying to start a rally here in the 5th, though, for Durant down 5-1. There for a strike on that famed inside corner. So Durant, we were talking about next week has a home game against Newsom. That is their annual pink game. It's a 2-1 pitch from Ballad here. Misses outside, goes to 3-1 on Haley Thomas. The pink game done every year for Durant softball to raise money for cancer awareness. There's a big... Ooh, Thomas drives that one deep into left center. And just short of the wall anywhere else in Hillsborough County, and it's a home run. That's the best hit ball by Haley so far this year. Leadoff triple, and Cougars are threatening here in the 5th with the first runner at third, bringing up Lennox Ulrich. So back to the pink game. They do it annually, like we said. They didn't do it the last 2 years like they normally do due to COVID restrictions, since those are no longer part of society. There's a celebration before the game next Tuesday at home against Newsom. Different ways to donate through social media, Twitter, Facebook, through Durant pages and Instagram. We urge you to go on there and donate if you can for the annual Durant High School softball pink game to raise money for cancer awareness. Ulrich, ooh, almost puts that one down the third base line. Just goes foul. Lennox Ulrich, one of the many freshmen that have played considerable roles this year for Durant. And a little bit of a down year. So far they're 14-8 coming into tonight's game. But she has started much of the year at short. Just tips that one away. And final from Plant City High School. Plant City beats Durant 2-0. Back-to-back wins for the Plant City Raiders over crosstown rival Durant. And again, Lennox Ulrich fouled that one back into the backstop right here in front of us. 6 camera angles tonight on Streamline Tampa. First high school softball game of the year. Sorry it took us deep into April to do it. But we want to thank Laura Morgan at Sumner High School, part of administration. And oh my gosh, this is Durant softball lately. Oof, she makes it. That was very risky play to send Haley Thomas home on the swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Ulrich is out at first. But Haley Thomas was being aggressive, came home, looked like she was going to be out, but just got under that tag from Rob Neck. Couldn't tell if she actually dropped it. I don't think she did. Home plate umpire was quick to make the safe call. And second run of the night for Durant, now down 5-2. 1 out. Emma Chisholm up. Excuse me, not Emma Chisholm. Bryceland Beatonball. Lennox Ulrich has been batting second lately for Durant, and I got confused. She would be batting ahead of Chiz tonight, but she's in the 5 hole. This is right here as first baseman, sophomore Bryceland Beatonball. who struck out looking in the first and singled back in the third. One misses inside for Velage. Now behind 3-0. Alyssa Velage doesn't need to do anything crazy here for the rest of the way. She has a lead. Durant's really done, maybe in this last inning or two, putting the bat on the ball a little bit harder. There's a strike. But she needs to let her defense play, and they've played well tonight behind her. Maybe a couple boots here and there, nothing crazy, but with a 3-run lead now. And there's a 1-out walk to Biedenball. Bringing up Leanne Allen, freshman third baseman. He was singled and grounded out to first. She scored the first run of the night for Durant back in the second. Not saying much about the batting averages for Durant because they're not many over 300. There's not many over 200, to be honest with you. If this is a courtesy runner, this will be, looks like Carly Rivera. No. It'll be Peyton Anderson. Either way, it was going to be a freshman. So Peyton Anderson will pinch run, or courtesy run for Bryson Biedenball. Technically, this will be a pinch run since she's playing first tonight. We'll see what they do after that. But right here in the present, we're in the top of the fifth, 5-2. A bunt there by Leanne Allen. Good play. Gets the runner out, gets the batter out. Anderson will advance to second on the sac bunt. Durant starting to play a little small ball now. They haven't done it much at all this season. But now down 5-2, trying to get what they can to get back in this ball game. Velade misses outside. Again, Alyssa Velade has a 3-run lead. She got a runner at second. There's 2 outs in the fifth. Doesn't need to do anything crazy against freshman second baseman Diana Anda. Just put the bat on the ball both times. Ground out to first, flew out to right. Takes one there on the famed inside corner. 1-1. Durant badly needs another run here. A lot easier to be down 2 with 2 innings left. Big difference from 3. Especially the way they've struggled at the plate this year. Anderson with a big lead at second. Robdat does have a loose cannon behind the dish. He will throw it. So Peyton Anderson at second. Courtesy running for Bryson Biedenball after the walk. Fellow freshman, and a swing and a miss there. 2-2. That one misses. Goes to full. And in limited plate appearances this year, has been really consistent getting the ball in play, whether it's a hit or not. Ooh, that ball gets away from Velade on a ball 4, so it's now first and third. And here we go, a tying run coming to the plate. And somebody that can tie it with one swing of the bat. She does have a home run earlier this year in junior catcher Peyton Haxton, who hasn't played a lot this year as compared to last year and some of her freshman year, as she is coming back from labrum surgery. So she has a chance here to really get Durant back in the ball game, as Peyton Haxton comes to plate with runners at the corners and 2 outs and hits a base hit into left. That'll score Anderson, and it's now 5-3. And we come back to the top of the lineup. So now they're starting to get some opportunistic hits, is Durant. As Velade still has a 2-run lead with 2 outs. But now Durant has just kind of scratched their way back into this. And another courtesy runner, Madison Haynes, who ran for Haxton before when she reached on an error, now Haxton reached on an RBI single. So you'll have Anda at second, Haynes at first, senior all everything, Shelby Allen at the plate. So top of the order here, top of the fifth. So now this inning has been an inning that Durant has needed badly all year. More of them like this. And here we go, another ball that just gets by. And it will score. Let's see if Haynes stopped at second for whatever reason. She'll score, and Allen will score in the 3-run inside the park home run to take a 6-5 lead. I think Shelby Allen almost passed Madison Haynes. So, again, the problem with Durant almost all year, especially this week, has been getting the ball, getting on base, scoring runs. They were shut out the last 2 nights by Sickles and Bloomingdale, respectively. Struggled getting runners in, straining bases loaded twice already. Getting thrown out at home on a double play and a sac fly. But this inning has been needed much more all season than the 5th inning here at Sumner. But nonetheless, Durant has put 5 on the board to take a 6-5 lead. Thanks to that 3-run inside the park home run. It just got away from Ferris and left. So right there, it played a little small ball. What you need to do. Got a little aggressive. Get a couple courtesy runners in. Haxton gets a base hit, and then you come up to the top of the lineup, and Allen puts in the outfield and then tails away from Ferris, and the Cougars take a 6-5 lead. So brings up Kenzie Marsh. She can extend this inning. And there's a base hit for Kenzie Marsh. Now it's being contagious, as it is in this game. Kenzie, good for her. Like I said, she struggled a lot this year at the plate. That's her 2nd hit of the night. So brings up Emma Chisholm. Still 2 outs. As Durant's going to try to bat around if Chiz can get on base. Alyssa Valad still only down 1 run. Keep it simple here. I know they were up 4, but there's still 2.5 innings left. Ooh, good pitch there by Valad. Ooh, and the throw down almost gets Marsh. Bobnett, like I said, she has a loose cannon back there. She'll do it. 0-2 now on Chisholm. She tries to extend this 5-run inning for Durant. Strike 3. Another called 3rd strike. Big strikeout there for Valad to just keep her team in it now. Things are different as we go to in the bottom of the 5th. 6-5 Durant. Okay, we come back here. Sumner High School 6-5 down Durant as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. New pitcher coming in was the DP. Now she will come in to pitch, probably finish the game or attempt to finish the game. Is senior Haley Thomas. So Thomas, the new person in the field, looks like the only one. Still same infield, outfield. Haxton still behind the plate. Brings up for Sumner will be Joyner, Vlad, and Robitaille. Jalen Joyner, a freshman center fielder, got hit by a pitch and got a base hit so far this game. Thomas misses outside. Joyner, a little bit of a slapper. Has shown that a few times tonight. Thomas, 2 days in a row working. She pitched all 7 innings last night. Still does have a somewhat injured knee, but has been battling through it this season as she's come back late in the second half of the season, not playing much in the first half. Again, she's heading off to St. Leo in the fall. Good movement on that one. Misses outside. Ooh. Haxton has trouble squeezing that one. It is a called strike in the corner. 2-2 on Joyner. And swing and a miss on the attempted slap, and that will go to the backstop. Drop, third strike. Haxton, I made the comment kind of slightly in between innings before we got back on. We turned our mics back on, but Haxton was having problems squeezing the warm-up pitches from Haley Thomas, and that's 2 in that at-bat that she didn't squeeze. And that one was crucial, that drop, third strike. Because Joyner will get on base. Leadoff runner on. Let our batter on. Haxton and Thomas will go out and do some cultivating with their cleats, it looks like. Okay. Brings up fellow pitcher to Thomas. Her counterpart right now here in the fifth, junior Alyssa Valot. She flew out to center and has a base hit. Joyner at first. She's a tying run as Durant has now come back to go up 6-5. Pop up out to Haxton. Big out right there. Big bat retired. Pop out to the catcher, first out of the inning. Brings up Madison Robitaille, first baseman for Sumner. She reached on an error and scored back in the third and has struck out looking. So Jalen Joyner on first. Let's see if Autumn Hernandez will get her running here. Try to get the tying run in scoring position. Haxton historically has a strong arm, but like I said, she's coming back from labrum surgery, so it's not quite 100% yet. Good swing there, just misses. 0-2. The bottom part of the Sumner lineup. Coach Hernandez is going to have to be careful here, not let this game get away as they had a 5-1 lead. Now Durant brings in, which starting the season was their number one arm, and she's slowly trying to get back into that role. She's the third pitcher in for the Cougars tonight. Outside corner, strike 3, brings up Kennedy Ferris, who had a tough ball to try to catch off the bat of Shelby Allen in the last inning that got by her, which scored 3 runs to give Durant a 6-5 lead. Now she comes up here with 2 outs. Called strike on the corner. So Ferris up on deck will be Brown, Rachel Brown, and then Sumner will go back to the top of the order. Let's see if Ferris can get on base, make something happen. Technically, the inning should be over if it wasn't for the drop third strike by Haxton. Swing and a miss. Durant coming up in the 6th will be Thomas, Ulrich, and Biedenball. Ooh, just foul tips it. She dropped it. So 0-2 on Kennedy Ferris. Senior Haley Thomas in relief. Third pitcher in for Durant, as they brought her in after taking a 6-5 lead here in the top half of the 5th. And strike 3 swinging as Durant gets the 5 and then comes back and holds Sumner scoreless as we go to 6-5 Durant. As we head to the 6th inning here at Sumner High School, 6-5 Cougars. Pitcher against pitcher here. Haley Thomas, who just came in relief in the top of the 5th, or bottom of the 5th, excuse me. She had a triple that really kind of got everything started. It seemed like an innocent triple at the time, a leadoff triple in the last inning, down 5-1, but he kind of got the rally started, and she swings at the first pitch. It's a moon ball to left, and that's going to be mishandled. Thought maybe Megan DeVilliers was going to catch it from the shortstop position, standing next to the left fielder. So that's going to go down as an E7. So leadoff batters at second. And Haley Thomas, she'll have a courtesy runner, as that looks like freshman Carly Rivera will come out, first time getting in the game as a courtesy runner. So it brings up, this should be shortstop freshman Lennox Ulrich. First pitch down the middle by Balad. All right, so if we look at it right here, Melissa Velade has pitched the whole game. She's been the number 1 runner for Sumner all season. She's got to dig deep here and keep that runner at second from scoring. I just don't think Sumner, with some momentum, can come back from 2, but with Haley Thomas in the game, but we'll see. So Velade right here in this inning needs to do her job, needs to get a quick out here with Ulrich. Ulrich has struck out twice, has been pretty quiet at the plate. Ooh, bounces that one. Rivera takes off, did not hesitate, gets the third. She'll be at third with no outs now. Now I think Summer's going to have to play in a little bit and keep that runner at third. Any ground ball, they'll probably try to come back. It looks like first, second, and third will play in. De Villiers will eventually creep in. The ball was missed. Robinette trying to keep her honest. He's going to throw down a third. 2-2 on Ulrich. All third strike on that consistent corner. Nothing to complain about. He's been consistent on that corner. This will bring up sophomore first baseman Bryson Biedenball. She's got a base hit, struck out looking on the first base hit, walked, and her position score. She did not actually score. It was a courtesy runner in that rally in the last inning. So 1 out here. Biedenball can play add-on with a... She swings and misses on a good pitch on outside. So Biedenball fouls that one back. A little bit under. Gets the top hand on it. She'll get it in play, get a line drive. All she needs is just a fly ball. She can, but just get the ball in play right side at minimal. Get the second. And it hits Biedenball in the foot. That's a mistake right there by Velade on an 0-2 pitch hitting the batter. Brings up Leanne Allen. So Biedenball will be at first. She's kind of limited with running, but she's gotten on base a couple times tonight. Actually 3 times. 2 walks and a base hit. So freshman Leanne Allen coming up will square around, bunt it foul. So big spot here for Leanne Allen to just get one more run in for her Cougar teammates and play add-on for Durant as they have a 6-5 lead here in the 6th. Corners are coming up for Sumner. Ball back. Good job by Velade. Ooh, throws the ball way too short, arms it. She did a good job holding that runner at third, and she really had to wait a long time and then short armed it to Robitaille, so that should probably go down as an error. But runner did stay at third. Force out still at home. Freshman Diana Anda coming up. Takes first pitch, strike on the same corner. Anda walk and scored last inning. Ground out to first and has flown out to right. Comes up here, bases loaded, 1 out. Fouls that ball away. Another 0-2 count for Velade. Because we don't have pitch count and all that stuff. We're not set up for all that technology. So don't start asking. We're not going to look at exit velo or mile per hour and stuff like that. Small time operation here. But the pitch count is pretty high here for Velade. And it's starting to show a little bit, but she's battling. Big spot here, Velade Anda. Hits the outside corner, another called third strike. It's now Now we have to reverse it the way we're looking at it. Now it's keeping Sumner in the game with the lack of aggressiveness with 2 strikes by the Durant batters. Should be Peyton Haxton coming up. I think she had to get her shin guards off. That's why it's taking a little longer. And she's the catcher of on record right now. So she has a chance, and she's got a big bat. She had an RBI base hit last inning off the lad. First one in the dirt, 1-0. That one just misses, 2-0. So it's the 3rd time this game that Durant has had bases loaded. The first 2 times they did not score. That one's missed. Ooh, throw down. And Rivera getting aggressive. Robnett was probably at every right to throw down there, but I don't know what that hit. The base, the runner's foot, when Rivera dove back. And it didn't really go that far away, but the shortstop, Megan DeVilliers, was backing up like she should be, and it went where she was, and it rolled out there. She tried to get it and throw home, and it wasn't in time. All runners advance. Rivera will score. He'll go to 2nd and 3rd. Now, Sumner really needs to get Haxton out. I mean, they do have an open base at first, but Shelby Allen's on deck. And that is ball 4. And Shelby Allen, last time she came up, hit a 2-run or 3-run inside the park homer on a little flare down the left field line. So Shelby Allen coming up, senior center fielder with bases loaded, and now a 7-5 Durant lead. First pitch low. We got beaten ball at 3rd, Leanne Allen at 2nd, and courtesy runner Madison Haynes at 1st. Allen lifts one high to left. They need this out, and they get it. Whew. Ferris hauls that one in. So 1 run across the board for Durant. Now 7-5 Cougar lead as we head to the middle of the 6th. As we come back here at Sumner, 7-5 Durant lead now. Bottom of the 6th. 3rd baseman Rachel Brown will lead off. Base hit and a walk. Reach base both times. They need her on base badly. That's a called strike on that corner. So down 5-1 in the 5th inning. Now in the bottom of the 6th, Durant leads 7-5. They try to snap a 2-game losing streak, not only in the season, but this week and in the last 2 days. They lost 3 out of 4, actually, losing to Riverview and beating Plant City last week. Sumner beat Brandon earlier this week and is host Jefferson tomorrow night. So 1-1 pitch from Thomas Brown. Yeah, that one's not called. 2-1. Get the top of the order here for Sumner coming up. This looks like this would be the inning that if they're going to tie it up, it would be this inning. Next handful of batters or so to get them back into it, if not take the lead. Brown swings, tips, good squeeze there by Haxton. It's now 2-2. Ooh, tough one to take, but ball 3. Big strikeout there for the leadoff batter by Thomas. Gets Brown swinging, goes back to the top of the order with Salisbury coming up. Carly Salisbury has popped out the short single and scored, and popped out the second. Or actually popped out to the pitcher on that bunt. So they need it out at the top of the order with Robnett on deck. DeVilliers in the hole. This looks like the 3 batters to get Sumner back into the game. First pitch swing and fouls it back. Powers that one down third. Goes to 0-2 on Salisbury. So Haley Thomas in here. Second inning in relief. Started the game as the DP. It's her second night in a row pitching. She pitched 7 innings last night in a loss to Bloomingdale. Salisbury holds back on that one. Doesn't take the bait on the rise ball, so same defensive alignment in the back 7 as for Durant as they started the game. Different pitcher and catcher. Haxton gets that one in the dirt for a swing and a miss, and then throws runner or batter out at first for a second out. So Savannah Robnett coming up, trying to really get Robnett, DeVilliers, DeNova, Joyner, then Ballad coming up in these next 5 batters. And they're running out of outs, or the Stingrays, after being up 5-1. Robnett fills that one back. Thomas trying to go a quick 1-2-3 here with a 2-run Cougar lead. And a little number to second, and ice cream cone on that one. Shuffles it over to Beadenball for a 3rd out. So a 1-2-3 quick inning there for Durant. As we'll head to the final inning, 7th inning here at Sumner with a 7-5 Cougar lead. Right back here in 7th, Kenzie Marsh will lead off for Durant. They are 2-3-4 coming up. Ooh, as that went down the left field line. Kenzie's got feeling her swing tonight. Like we had said a couple times, she has really struggled at the plate this year. But she's got 2 base hits tonight. Senior right fielder. Takes that one high. So now Alyssa Villard. I think we were checking in between innings, 140 pitches going into this inning. Trying to keep her team in the game after giving up a 5-1 lead. Not just her, it was all of them. Sumner will have 3, 4, 5, heart of the order coming up in the bottom of the 7th. So if Villard can keep the deficit to 2, it makes it more attainable to either tie or win the game. Marsh takes that one low, 3-1. Ooh, that one gets away from the log, goes over the head of Marsh. So leadoff walk to Kenzie Marsh brings up left fielder Emma Chisholm. She's had a fairly quiet night. A couple of strikeouts, flew out to center, did have a base hit in the first. It was one of the 3 that were stranded. Chisholm lifts a high one to left. That's going to be a problem. Ferris has had issues all night. And that falls. Looks like Marsh will score on a 1-out triple. Really high fly ball that should have been caught, but Ferris didn't have a good beat on that. brings up Haley Thomas. And Chisholm is going to try to score. And hey, of course Chiz is going to slide. She's been sliding since she was 8. So that makes it now 8-5 Durant. As Marsh and Chisholm have come across here in the 7th. Ball goes into the Durant parent stand and everybody bails. Doesn't even try to catch it. So Haley Thomas now 2-2. Gets that count to full. Melissa Bellata's pitched her heart out like she does almost every time she takes the circle. This one was looking really good, even in the middle of the top of the 5th. Up 5-1, and a couple freak things happen. Then a big hit by Shelby Allen. Now she's on fumes. As Thomas draws a walk and Carly Rivera will come off the bench again, will courtesy run. So no outs here. Lennox Ulrich up. It's a little number in between first and second. Goes in for a base hit. Now first and second, and they're just trying to play add-on even more. So we got Rivera at second, Ulrich at first. Beadenball coming up with no outs. BB had struck out looking on the first, got a base hit, walk, hit by pitch. She comes up here 8-5 lead for Durant. First pitch swinging out in front of that one, fouls it back. Lifts that one to short right field. Misplayed. Or actually, was that it? That was caught by the second base. It was kind of confusing. They looked like they were going to run into each other. Great play by the second baseman for out number 1 on the pop up off the bat of Beadenball. Will advance right there on the pass ball. So second, third now as Leanne Allen is up. So Allen fighting off that last pitch. Down 0-2 here. With 2 runners in scoring position for Durant. Gets a piece of that one to stay alive. Out goes to 2-2. Good stop there by Robnet just to keep it a 3-run deficit. Is Villard again on fumes, as are most of the Sumner team. They're going to try to stay in this one here. It's a big out if they can get Leanne Allen. Just misses inside. So Allen will go to first, and it will come up now. Bases loaded. 1 out. Ball goes to the backstop. Rivera will score. It's now 9-5. All runners will advance. Stop by Robnet. That's what you want. She's playing a heck of a game too. Swing and a miss by Anda on an outside pitch. Her second punch out of the night. So we get second and third. Still 2 outs. Paxton, second at bat in a row. She's had to get the shin pads off. So she comes up. She had an RBI single. That was a big one in that rally in the 5th. Ballad just going to try to fight through this one. Get one more out. Next fouls that one off on a 2-0 pitch. 7:30. The Durant Plant City baseball game has been over for probably at least an hour. When I saw that come across at a 2-0 Plant City win tonight. Jackson fights off another one. It's now 2-2 count. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Ooh. Tough pitch to take there. Count goes full. Almost want to see the umpire call that one, but full count now, 2 outs, second and third still. Axton lifts another high fly ball to left, which has been trouble, but good play there. And 2 more runs across the board for Durant. And we go to the bottom of the 7th, 9-5 Cougars. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 7th. Haley Thomas still in, 3rd inning in relief. This is high. So it's 10-5. We had a correction. We got behind ourselves. 3-4-5 here for Sumner. DeVilliers, DeNova, Joyner. This was a 5-1 Sumner lead in the top of the 5th with an out. So 2-1 now. 2-1 now on DeVilliers. Ball goes right over our heads. Again, I want to thank Sumner High School administration and Laura Morgan, who's been working with Streamline Tampa on both the baseball and this the softball side, working out an agreement with us. And head coach Autumn Hernandez, who's been very gracious. It's nice talking to her today for the first time. That ball floats in the right, not even sure what happened there. Right fielder Kenzie Marsh was really deep, obviously, because DeVilliers was up. Diana Anna didn't take a good angle at that. First baseman didn't move forward. So it falls in for a pop-up base hit in the right field. brings in Benova. First pitch in there for Thomas, a strike. Sumner's going to try to too close to the unthinkable. Get 5 runs here in the bottom of the 7th on Haley Thomas to tie the game. Swinging a miss. Good pitch up. Thomas usually has pinpoint control, but she is, like we said, coming back from injury. Has not had surgery on her knee. A lot of physical therapy. Missed the fall for the most part, off season, and first part of this year. Gets that pitch there for strike 3, out number 1. Ooh, Haxton, no need to throw that down there. Save your arm. They're up 5 runs. Ball is missed. Missed outside. He made the call. Ooh. She couldn't hold back on that one. DeVilliers will advance. We'll call that one a wild pitch, even though Haxton got a glove on it. Couldn't hold back on that. So runner at second. Joyner fighting to stay alive here. The Alyssa Vallado on deck. Swings at the outside pitch. Running slap did not make contact, so second out brings up Alyssa Vallado, trying to keep this alive for Sumner, down 10-5 now.
Let's go.
First pitch in there for a called strike by Haley Thomas. Hard hit ball to left, and a wave to DeVilliers in, and Chisholm airmails it to Waimama. What are you going to do? You're up 5. DeVilliers are going to test, and they know each other. It's going to test Emma Chisholm's arm, and Emma just lost control of it. Probably a little dew on the field out there. She airmailed it. That's right, so 6th run comes across the board for Sumner on the RBI single by Alyssa Vallado. She advances to second on the throw home. Brings up Madison Robitaille. Ball misses inside.
drive it, kid.
And there's a little number that Allen dives. Ooh, it kind of ricochets off her shoulder or chin. Ball had funny backspin on it as it came off the bat of Robitaille. Brings up Kennedy Ferris, I believe, yes. Struck out twice, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored. So Sumner not going away. Runners at the corners now. Now Ferris comes up. They had a different left fielder in. So Ferris will re-enter the game. Come up here, 2 outs, runners at the corners for the Stingrays. Tying run is on deck, so you need to get Ferris on, obviously, just to get a fighting chance here. We'll see if Ferris can get on. Ooh, swinging a miss. Ooh, Paxton throwing down to third. A lot getting back. Robitaille on second, or on first, excuse me. Rather swing and a miss. First got to shorten it up here. How's that one back? Ferris fighting right here. Staying alive. Ferris had a tough misplay. Does go down. Did not go down in the book as an error, at least in my book. Off the bat of Shelby Allen back in the 5th, that gave the Cougars a lead that they have not relinquished. Ferris trying to keep Sumner in the game here, down 10-6, 0-2 from Haley Thomas. Swing and a miss. And Durant comes back from a 5-1 deficit to win 10-6 at Sumner. Proved a 15-8, and they get a much-needed 4-day rest after playing 3 days in a row this week.
Hey folks, what a ball game. We want to thank the Durant Cougars for a great game tonight. With the final score of 10-6, your Summer Stingrays take a loss to the Cougars, dropping 12-6 for the season. Tomorrow night, the Stingrays will take on Jefferson High School in the last remaining home game of the regular season. Next week, the Stingrays are on the road.